There has never been a more important time to be a part of Vancouver's growing transit system. Public transit will continue to play a formative and vital role in our city in the years to come. And now you are a part of that role. Welcome to Coast Mountain Bus Company. At Coast Mountain Bus Company, you're joining a team of exceptional people dedicated to keeping our vibrant community on the move. Our team at Coast Mountain is a workforce of some 5,000 employees. Some working directly with the public, others behind the scenes. Whether they're out on the road driving, performing maintenance work in one of our transit centers, or providing administrative or support services, everyone steers towards the same goal: providing customers with safe, friendly, and reliable transit. This video will introduce you to Coast Mountain Bus Company, explain our mission and our values, and highlight what you can expect to find now that you're on board.
Our new mission in Coast Mountain Bus Company is we want to be the best transit company in North America. That's where we're headed to be. I want employees, when they're wearing a Coast Mountain jacket or a Coast Mountain hat, the customers, people out there, the media will recognize there's a good company. That's a company I want to work for. So that's where we want to take this organization to.
And Coast Mountain employees share this vision.
We're out to provide the best transit service possible, and we operate as a team.
Just recently, we've been selected as one of the top 30 companies in BC. That's something that we're quite proud of as an employer.
Everyone loves what they do. You can't ask for more if everyone is passionate like that and you bring all of these people together. It's Coast Mountain Bus Company.
Every day, 500,000 people throughout the Lower Mainland ride with Coast Mountain Bus Company. Our 180 routes cover 1,800 square kilometers, encompassing the largest transit service area in Canada. To serve our customer base of 2 million people in the Lower Mainland, Coast Mountain uses an ever-improving fleet of state-of-the-art buses, a unique Seabus ferry system, innovative community shuttles, and an express bus service with highway coaches linking municipalities throughout the Greater Vancouver region. Our growing inventory includes over 1,200 conventional buses, 100 community shuttle buses, and more than 200 zero-emission electric trolleys that serve Vancouver's downtown core. Despite our name, Coast Mountain Bus Company is about much more than just buses. We're part of Translink, the Greater Vancouver Transportation Authority, a fully integrated regional transportation system covering the entire Lower Mainland. While Translink plans and administers the business of transit, the actual delivery of services is done through subsidiary companies and contractors like CMBC. In conjunction with other partner companies like Skytrain, HandyDart, the West Coast Express, and West Vancouver Transit, Coast Mountain Bus Company plays a vital role in keeping people on the move. Employees at Coast Mountain are proud of the role they play in providing a vital service to the community.
We play an important role in so many people's lives. There are a great many people in this region that would have no mobility without public transportation. Knowing that what you do is important, it generates a passion within you.
Because every day something happens that reminds you that those people out there really need the service. And often I'll see operators helping people with their bikes or helping them with their strollers or with their wheelchairs, and that's part of the job, and I think that's what makes the job so rewarding.
I love my work, I'm proud of it. And people are proud of me. My kids are proud of me, my family. I love to represent the company that's helping people out, you know, that's servicing the public.
Whether you're at the top of the pyramid or whether you're at the base of the pyramid, you're still vital to making sure that the public get what they need.
At the heart of everything Coast Mountain does is the customer. The company is organized around meeting the needs of the people who use transit. Everyone's job is geared to that fundamental goal. Whether we work in maintenance, or human resources, safety, or environment, service delivery, or finance, security, or planning and scheduling. Success is defined by how well we serve our customers.
When you're in transportation, it's about people. We can teach anybody to drive a bus, but we can't teach people is to have the interpersonal skills to provide good customer service, to have a caring attitude, and to enjoy the kind of work we're doing. It's, as I say, it can be demanding, but if you like people, it's a fantastic business.
This focus on people goes back a long way. Transit has been a central part of Vancouver's story for more than 100 years. Back in 1890, when the rustic settlement was just a few years old, pioneering entrepreneurs unveiled a revolutionary transit system. It featured 6 electric streetcars running along 10 kilometers of track. Tiny Vancouver was suddenly in the vanguard of public transportation. As the network of tracks and coaches expanded, it carved out new corridors for residential housing and commercial activity. The streetcars provided a lifeline for burgeoning new communities.
Well, public transit throughout our history has been more than just transportation. It has often been a lifeblood of a city. People not only traveled to and from work, they came to love the old streetcars. Most of the major arteries of Vancouver are the old streetcar lines that were established back around the turn of the century. Around each of these stations, a small village center would develop, a streetcar village. Each of those villages had a name. A lot of those names carry through today. Little Mountain, Cedar Cottage, all these names are still with us. So as the city grew, public transit grew as well.
During the 1920s, the introduction of buses that ran on gas enabled transit to extend to new suburban areas without the expense of laying new tracks. Meanwhile, the streetcar system kept expanding, and the BC Electric system became the largest rail network in Canada. Streetcars brought accessible and affordable mobility, shaping the movement patterns of people and goods throughout the region. In the 1940s, streetcars gave way to trolley buses. With its Rails to Rubber program, BC Electric modernized its system, replacing the streetcars running on tracks with modern trolley buses on rubber tires. The famous Brill T44s made use of the existing network of electrical wires while providing transportation that was faster, smoother, quieter, and cheaper than fuel-burning buses. In the decades to follow, as most other North American transit systems switched to buses, BC Electric, and later BC Hydro, wisely kept trolleys as an essential component of their fleet. Diesel buses served a network of suburban feeder routes, while energy-efficient electric trolleys covered the high-density downtown core, as they still do today. In 1977, Seabus introduced the first marine transit service of its kind in the world, and now carries 5 million passengers across Burrard Inlet every year. Since starting up in 1986, Skytrain has proven to be a model rapid transit system with nearly 100,000 riders every day. As with the old streetcars, the expansion of the Skytrain system has played a key role in Greater Vancouver's residential and commercial development. In conjunction with Coast Mountain's extensive bus network, the entire Translink system stimulates the creation of town centers, which serve as the heart of new communities. As a Coast Mountain employee, you play an important part in the social and economic growth of the entire region. It's a responsibility to be proud of. Coast Mountain's service to the community isn't limited to transit. Our employees are actively involved in a number of initiatives that demonstrate the company's social commitment.
Well, community service in the workplace, I think, adds just another flavor. So whether it's setting up a Christmas party, social club function, the United Way, Canadian Blood Services, it's good to bring these different flavors into the workplace, keep it interesting, keep it exciting, keep it different, and that's the key.
This year I had the opportunity to drop off the toys for Toys for Tots. The pride and the joy of being able to do something, and the community, how they responded. People were stopping, taking pictures, waving at us. That was the best feeling.
It's all about getting involved, whether with a department soccer team participating in the annual Drivers Rodeo, or bringing your kids to work to see Coast Mountain from the inside. Sometimes the rewards are simply in the satisfaction of making customers happy. John Abu Samra is one of our bus operators. He helps passengers enjoy the ride by holding trivia contests. John's great customer service was honored by a Vancouver Tourism Award. But for him, and many of his fellow employees, the ultimate satisfaction is in the job itself.
On my bus, nobody will sleep. Everybody will be hyper, will be applauding, clapping hands, everybody will be laughing, and they will go home with a smile on their face.
I wake up and I'm excited to go to work. It's like, going to school. You learn new things every day, and there's a new challenge. At the end of the day, you feel really proud that you have achieved something.
Whenever I go home at night, I think to myself how lucky I am to work for Coast Mountain.
Just the general atmosphere, like morale in the company is just huge. Everyone's happy. No one's grumpy. I like it.
The people that I have met in this company, and I've been here 22 years, are phenomenal.
It's family. It feels like family. From the moment that you start here, people are so friendly and welcoming, and it just is throughout the company.
Coast Mountain is also committed to the health and well-being of its employees, both on and off the job. Our corporate wellness program is designed to help you and your family enjoy the benefits of a healthy lifestyle. There's a wide range of services available, from a quit smoking program to our Body Bulletin newsletter.
We provide fitness facilities at all locations, and it's part of our health and wellness focus on our employees. We also provide access to a personal trainer who comes in at designated hours and provides information on types of equipment or exercises or any questions an employee might have about fitness options.
All employees and family members have access to our Employee and Family Assistance Program, which includes a comprehensive range of support services. Professional, confidential help is available anytime. The health of the environment is another important part of the Coast Mountain vision. Every year, our passengers travel over 1 billion kilometers on our buses. Every trip shared with us is one that a commuter doesn't take in a private car.
We figure that in rush hour, we probably take about 25,000 vehicles off the road. We calculate roughly probably about 700,000 tons of greenhouse gas emission equivalents are prevented from going into the air. So there's quite a significant effect.
Our buses are meticulously maintained to ensure they operate at maximum efficiency with minimum pollution. And our growing fleet of electric trolley buses contribute 99.5% fewer emissions than conventional buses. Whether treating waste oil, solvents, and antifreeze, separating and recycling everything from bus tires to office waste, Coast Mountain is proud of its progressive waste management program. With so many advantages, a first job with Coast Mountain Bus Company often grows into a career for life.
Yeah, my dad worked for the company for over 30 years, and I've worked for the company for 33 years.
And there's so much opportunity to grow within the company. So basically, if you show some initiative and you head in the right direction with courses, you can really grow with the company.
If you're looking to change careers, you can come work for us as a mechanic and end up being somewhere else.
We provide educational courses. You could pretty well pick where you want to go, and your chances are pretty good with the if you apply yourself properly and you've got those interpersonal skills. There's no reason you can't get there.
Coast Mountain Bus Company is always moving forward, finding fresh, exciting ways to increase efficiency and improve our service.
We're always moving to new technology. There's always learning happening here.
Coast Mountain is setting off in many new directions. We're testing innovative alternate fuels designed to minimize emissions. We're steadily enhancing the accessibility of our fleet to cyclists, people in wheelchairs and scooters, and to elderly and disabled passengers. And with the 2010 Olympics just over the horizon, we're working hard to offer unprecedented mobility in the Lower Mainland. Coast Mountain is leading the way into the 21st century, and with your help, we hope to be the best transit company in North America. Now that you know a bit more about Coast Mountain Bus Company, we hope you feel at home. It's great to have you on board.